Hey, y'all, it's me one more time. One more time. This is going to be my last call for today, y'all. But I just want to bring a little bit of awareness to what's going on in the state of Texas behind the prison walls. So this is the Free Texas campaign, Voices from Behind the Wall. And of course, I am Queen Angela. I am one of the co-founders for the Free Texas campaign. So, y'all, I hope you guys are sharing this in your circle of influences. You never know what the next person may be in need of. Someone out there may be in need of the things that we are sharing on today. But I encourage you guys to share this in your circle. I have one more individual that's going to be sharing on today. He's going to I'm going to bring him on now and allow him to introduce himself and just share just a little bit. If you would introduce yourself for me, please.
My name is Cornell Drummer. I'm a Texas prison inmate of 33 years, and that I'm a facilitator, what I'm saying, for the Bridges to Life program, and prison parole news writer, contributor.
And what would you like to share today?
So, ma'am, I would like to talk about how to conduct myself as opposed to be a better individual in the prison system, as well as trying to encourage other inmates, about, how to be better individuals in the prison system. Since being here, ma'am, I've learned a lot that, individuals have, lost hope in our system of justice. And, with losing the hope that, they desire our lawmakers and stuff like that, they don't have no visions anymore. They're losing the hope to where they want to kill themselves and stuff like that. So, I look at the G5, these guys have committed violations of institutional violations. And with that being said, they've taken all of their incentives away from these individuals. And they don't have nothing to hold on to. They can't work, they can't go nowhere, they can't do nothing. All they're doing is just sitting around in the warehouses, just rotting away. Some of these guys got life sentences, don't have nothing to hold on to. So with that being said, ma'am, we trying to, generate some programs to give these guys to go over to, G5 and talk to them and show them that there's a better way. Okay, the warden has given us permission to be able to generate a program for that reason. To show these guys that, we can have art classes, we can have, writing classes, or any, recreations and stuff like that, so that this way they can find some type of, hope to be able to hold on to and try to make themselves out to be better people. Because most of these guys are gang members. They come from the life of gang and, violence and stuff like that. So with that being said, they don't think nothing but that. So now we're trying to do whatever we can through, the Free Texas campaign and other, incentives like, Bridges to Life and, Truth Projects and stuff like that to try to teach these individual inmates in the system that there's a better way. And, with that being said, ma'am, a lot of these guys, they want a better way out. We just got to give it to them. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to encourage change in our prison system. Change in the minds of the legislators and the lawmakers. Rehabilitation. We got juvenile people in here that's serving 20, 30, 40 years without any chance of parole. So with that being said, they losing hope. So with that being said, we're trying to get these guys some type of, incentive through the lawmakers to give them some type of relief, to give them hope. Yesterday I spoke with a guy and I just spoke to him. I said, man, how you doing? The man said he wanted to kill himself. And when he said that, that just broke my heart to hear him say something like that. So, with that being said, ma'am, I'm just basically trying to say that, ma'am, there's, power, in what we do. We try to encourage individuals to do better, ma'am, in our system of justice, ma'am.
So what's your message to the lawmakers today?
My message, ma'am, is that, they would take out the time to try to look at us in a different light. To look at us that, we're doing everything we can, to rehabilitate ourselves, to change ourselves, to think different. A lot of us, we are in here, going through the program, we completing program, we're getting GEDs, we're getting master's degrees and everything, and our lawmakers are not paying attention to the things that we're doing hard every day to try to rehabilitate ourselves. And we're asking for them to look at us in a different light. Come and visit us. Come over here to see try to pass some type of laws to give us incentives that we can be able to go back and return to society and do, better in society, to be with our families. Because some of these guys in here are nonviolent offenders, and a lot of these guys are doing a lot of time being a nonviolent offender, but they're losing hope because our system is not giving them no incentives, man. So with that being said, I would love for our lawmakers, to take a stand and to listen to what we have to say. True enough, we got programs like Texas Families and Inmates Association and the Texas Prison Advocacy Groups. Yes, these people that's fighting for our behalf. But now these people need to come and see what we have to say. To look at what we're doing with ourselves. So right now we're trying to build a conference to have the lawmakers, Mr. Joe Moody, Mr. Carl Sherman, Mrs. Sheila Jackson Lee, or anybody who's a senator or state representative, a congressman, or whoever, to be able to come in and listen to what we have to say and see what we're doing with ourselves, man. That they would be able to, give us some type of incentive or pass laws to give us just what we asked for, a way out.
Well, let's be honest. Let's be honest about the state of Texas, because the state of Texas do not believe in rehabilitation. And if we are a country that is built on "in God we trust," even in the Bible, it talks about second chances. Because I'm telling you, I'm sitting before people right now and able to do the things that I'm able to do because of second chance. If I didn't have a second chance, I wouldn't be able to be sitting here. And there's a lot of us, because of second chances, are able to do the things that we can do. So to the governor, the person that has the power to make some of these changes, what is your specific message to him? Because he's the one that is putting a lot of this stuff in action and mandating these people to do a lot of the things that is taking place. I can go to Google and Google corruption in the state of Texas, and so much stuff will pop up. And if this is happening, then I'm not the only one that's seeing this. So there's so many people that's seeing this in this world. Then why is nothing being done about it? Because the people in control, they don't care. They're stuck in their ways. Because how long have your governor been in office?
He's been in there for a while, about 3 terms right now, man. He's been in at least 3 terms since Rick Perry has left the office, man. Okay, and with that being said, man, he comes from a district attorney's position. He comes from, the legal system's position. That being said, by him coming up into the ranks of the legal system, which is the government, when he became an executive branch of government as a governor, that gave him the power now to turn our executive government to the judicial branch of government. Right now, our Texas Board of Parole have nothing but lawyers, DAs, judges, and police officers on our parole board system, reviewing cases of individuals coming up on parole. Mind yourself now, some of these people have been given 15 set-offs for the nature of their offense, or just for being a probation violator. That's unheard of, man. But this is what our governor has done. He turned our parole board system into a judicial board system now. So now, with that being said, our legislators are not saying anything to these people about how they have operated our parole board system. As of right now, our governor got the power right now to issue emergency release for all nonviolent offenders and all juveniles who served 20 years or better who have rehabilitated themselves. He got that power right now to empty these systems out, because our county jails are still full of the same type of people that they need to bring over here. But he won't do that, because his mindset is that he's about law and order. He want to make Texas hard. They got a thing called "Don't Mess with Texas." Well, this is what he live on. And right now,
and I don't believe, and I believe it's more about money than anything, because they make money off of every bed that's filled. They make money off of it. But what is your message to the people, the citizens of Texas, the people that are free, and could end up in one of these beds? Because just because we free now don't mean we're gonna be free forever. You make the least mistake, you can end up in that position. But a lot of us, we're not concerned, because it has not affected us as of yet. But tomorrow it could affect you, and then you'll wish that you had spoke up and spoke out. So So, what is your message to the people that can make a difference? How can they make a difference on today?
Well, ma'am, as of right now, like I said, there's a lot of programs being, established to try to address these issues. Right now, over here, me and these inmates, we're trying to, bring Free Texas Campaign to the light. The Free Texas Campaign is a member of citizens of the state of Texas that's willing, and dedicated to bringing about, awareness, of drug rehabilitation, mental health issues, reintegration back into society. So what we're asking for is the people of the citizens of the state of Texas to come together in a collaboration and communicate at a roundtable discussion about the issues that we're dealing with. The issues about criminal justice system, the issues about our state representatives, the issues about our governor. We need to address these issues. If we have a power to be able to vote these people out who are not doing what the people of the state has asked for them to do, vote them out. Have a voice. Create a voice. Doing some type of program that's, addressing these issues, man. And we have to do it. If we don't start somewhere, man, it'll never happen. So with the Free Texas Campaign, man, I'm not saying this is any different from any other campaign, but what we're trying to do right now, man, we're trying to utilize these inmates that we have in here from different walks of life at a roundtable discussion. And what we're trying to do is get our families involved in a roundtable discussion to be able to connect with the Free Texas Campaign and to be able to see that we coming in a different light. Okay, we coming to the table now to bring about all of these issues in one umbrella and to be able to put them in our state representatives and our senators and our governor's state and show them, man, y'all need to come better to us, and give us some type of incentive for what we're doing. We need family members. We need them to support us right now, man, because if not, our voices are not being heard, man. We're trying to do it from the inside out as opposed from the outside in. Now we're trying to do it from the inside out. We got a program called Free Texas Campaign that's willing to help us do just that. So thank you, man. That's what we're trying to do. Get our families involved, man.
Amen. Amen. Was there anything else that you would like to bring light to or share?
Well, man, as of right now, man, I'm trying to work with these guys about the Texas Law Parties, man. Okay, our Texas Law Party system, man, is a system where, like you were speaking about a while ago, anybody can get caught up just for being at the crime scene, or somebody can get caught up for just being standing across the street. And our system will punish you just for being a part of something that you're not a part of under the Texas Law Party. So what we're trying to do, man, we're trying to bring light to the fact that that law right there needs to be addressed and needs to be put in a different light, man, because some people are not to be held accountable for the conduct of another. I cannot change the mind of somebody else to make them not do a crime. But how can I be held accountable for his conduct, man? So what we're trying to do is put a chain letter together for our state representatives and our lawmakers to change the aspect of that law because it's unconstitutional being applied, man. Right now I'm here for a murder case that has never been investigated. I'm here for a murder case that has never been reviewed by nobody. But the system got a program in place to make it look like this case has been reviewed. And here it is in black and white. It's never been reviewed. So why is it that our government and our lawmakers and our law officers, court system are not reviewing this particular case? So that's bad that we have a system like that. We have people pleading guilty, man, for crimes they never committed. But this is what the system is that we have right today. So all I'm trying to do, man, is to bring awareness to these types of situations. It's the same way with the second look bill, man. They just denied the second look bill again. So now these juveniles have to do another 2 years hoping that something happens next time. Hoping and praying. But the families of the incarcerated individuals, they losing hope, man. So because of that, man, we only ask, man, for, these people to get involved with these issues, man, and to see if there's any way possible we can get some different responses from our government, man. But yes, ma'am, that's all I would love to say, ma'am, for that. So thank you very much for having me.
Well, I want to thank you for coming on and sharing. You guys will be hearing a lot more from these individuals again because they are a part of the Free Texas campaign. And we are the change that we desire to see in this world. When you see something, you have to do something about it. We can't keep sitting and with closed mouths and closed hands and thinking that things are going to change. If you want change, you have to be that change. So I'm excited to be one of the co-founders behind this Free Texas campaign. I'm going to be working with these individuals. I just thank God for the opportunity to be able to make a difference because you never know when that may be you on the other side. and you may need that assistance. So if you're out there and you're listening and you have some resources, or you have some know-how, you have whatever, even if you're not in the state of Texas, we're asking for everyone to rally and to speak up and to speak out, because we need voices. We need individuals that are willing to be that voice. So if you would please share this in your circle of influence. And Mr. Drummer, how can individuals, if they would like to connect with you or to check you out, how are they able to find out more about you and your case?
Okay, ma'am. My name is Cornell Drummer. My TDC number is 619-316. I'm from San Antonio, Texas, which is Bexar County, Texas, and my case number is 1991 Tiara 1948A. Okay, I was sentenced to 99 years now for murder. Okay, with that being said, they're classifying me under the Texas law authorities, ma'am. Okay, with that being said, I'm pointing out to our court system, ma'am, that I'm actually innocent. Why? Because of an evidence fixing scandal that has been playing out in this city for far too long. I'm talking about 4 decades. So with that being said, ma'am, I have been wrongfully incarcerated for a crime I did not commit. But because of the evidence fixing scandal and the nepotism in our county, where our court system is based upon attorneys being district attorneys, or district attorneys being, judges and stuff like this, I have never had a chance to vindicate myself from this conviction, because I've always been denied. But just recently, the United States District Court judge said that if the evidence that Mr. Drummer has is true, then yes, his conviction is invalid. But this judge will not issue no orders for these people to give me no type of relief. This is on a $100 million lawsuit that I have filed against the city of San Antonio and the county of Bexar for wrongfully convicting me behind this operation. But the judge is a part of the operation. So now, with that being said, ma'am, I don't have no other way of getting my voice heard except through, trying to get some outside assistance, because I'm incarcerated by myself with this case. These people are not trying to hear me no way, shape, form, or fashion. But I gotta keep fighting, ma'am. I can't stop, because I know I'm right. I have the truth to prove it. So what I'm trying to do, ma'am, is to get somebody, some outsiders to, contact the district attorney's office and ask them about this case. Everything has been filed already. So now I'm asking to see if there's any way possible I can get somebody to contact our city councilman, our county commissioners, our district attorney's office, chief of police, and ask them to look into this particular case. The FBI, they already got a copy of everything. The whole city and the county officials got a copy of everything that has been filed in this particular case.
So if they have copies of these records and everybody have these things, there's a paper trail. And with the paper trail, why have no one acted upon this? Why is it steadily being brushed under the rug? What is your plea today?
Because I'm by myself, ma'am. And because I'm by myself, ma'am, they're steady trying to make me think that I don't have enough evidence to prove what I'm saying. So now here it is. I got the whole file. I got the whole operation. And all I'm asking for them to do is investigate it. But because of the fact that our system is built on corruption and bribery and racketeering, they are not willing to grant me no type of relief, ma'am. We have a corrupt system of corruption, ma'am. It's bad. So with that being said, I'm not getting no positive responses from our court officials, ma'am.
So who are some individuals that could possibly help you in this situation? That individuals can reach out to. We need names, because we need to start holding people accountable. People need to be held accountable. If they have a position and they have power, then they need to be held accountable. And if they're not going to do their jobs and they're not going to handle their position, then they need to be removed from office. Just point blank, period. So who are some of these people that need to be addressed?
We have a city mayor named Mr. Ron Nirenberg, ma'am. Mr. Ron Nirenberg, they operate the police department and the city. Okay, then we have Mr. Tommy Lee Colbert, ma'am. He's a county commissioner. They have the process to operate the Bexar County Medical Examiner's Office. These are the same two operations who are operating and fabricating evidence, falsifying government documents, and stuff like that to help people help the state get conviction. So what we asking for is the city mayor now, the county commissioners, and the FBI, and the Internal Affairs Division, and the district attorney's office now to come together and look at these facts. Look at these facts, man, because that's the only way we can get them addressed and a life. We got another guy named Mr. Jalen Jay McGee. He's a city councilman. He's from my district. I've been trying to contact the guy, but they will not return our phone calls, man. So with that being said, man, I'm trying. All I can do is try, man. But because I'm by myself over here, man, they're not trying to give me no type of positive response, man.
So how's they overlooking $100 million lawsuit? How is they pushing that to the back burner? You can't push that to the back burner. It's filed. It's on record. If it's been filed, it's on record. So how is they continually pushing it to the back? So who can be addressed about that? Because that's something that needs to be addressed.
Okay. His name is Orlando L. Garcia. Mr. Orlando L. Garcia in 1992, during an evidence fixing scandal that was exposed when a medical examiner from Berry County was caught falsifying evidence, Mr. Orlando Garcia put the district attorney and the chief medical examiner over the investigation. When he did that, he knew what he was doing, because that's how they have managed to cover up the case. They've covered up thousands of cases since 1993. And everybody since then has been put in office. My lawyer is the district attorney. My district attorney is the judge. You know, this whole operation has been connected to one big joint operation, man. So with that being said, Mr. Orlando Garcia is reviewing my $100 million lawsuit with all of the facts about this whole operation. That my case is no good. Still, he's trying to request that my lawsuit be denied because of a 2-year statute of limitation. Well, I've been filing a complaint since 1994 on my case to everybody. So now, if he hit me with a 2-year statute of limitation now, 20, 30 years later, then yes, they win. I can't prove that I didn't know this 30 years ago, because I knew this 30 years ago what y'all did to me. And I've been complaining for 30 years about what y'all did to me. So if that's a technicality that the government can use to deny me my $100 million lawsuit of what they've done to us, then they win every time, man. So Mr. Orlando Garcia is the one right now in the United States District Court for the Western District of Texas at San Antonio that's reviewing this case right now, man.
So there are lawyers out there. Is there lawyers out there that can assist with this case outside of the state of Texas? We're calling on you. We're calling on you to stand up and to help with this case, because it's going to take people outside the state of Texas to stand up and to say enough is enough. Because it is quite evident that the people that have the power in the state of Texas are all working together to keep these people in bondage and to keep these people behind prison walls, because they put them there. Because you listen at how this is gone. Lawyers, they become assistant DAs and then become DAs and then get on the Court of Appeals, and then they just work their way on up. And what they do, what does that cause? That cause a blockage that blocks the inmate, the prisoner, out of the judicial system, and do not allow them the opportunity to be fairly represented. So if you are a lawyer, you have legal expertise, or no lawyers out there that are outside the state of Texas that could tap into this. And if you are a upstanding lawyer in the state of Texas and willing to step in and to step up and to help these individuals, especially Mr. Drummer, he got all of it. It's been filed. All these people have this in their hands, but will not do anything about it. Y'all, it's time out for that. It's time for these people to be held accountable for what they have done. Enough is enough. And we're not going to keep sitting down and allowing this to happen. So y'all have heard it right here on the Free Texas Campaign, Voices from Behind the Walls with the Queen. And I'm telling you, every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, y'all, we're going to be doing this. We're going to be bringing some light to what is going on behind these prison walls in the state of Texas, because enough is enough and something needs to be done about it. I want to thank you, Mr. Drummer, for stopping by. And I hope that somebody out there will take something from these 4 men on today and say enough is enough. And I want to be a voice for these individuals. Y'all have heard them share their stories. They've shared how you can contact. And if you see at the bottom of the screen, you can contact the Free Texas Campaign at gmail.com. And if you really want to support the things that we have going on, You can order a t-shirt. The link is right there at customink.com. We're doing a fundraiser because y'all, it takes money also to make these things come forth. And we're trying to get this 501c3 up off the ground and get it running so that people can really see what's going on in the state of Texas. And we are trying to bring about change. Enough is enough. And we're going to be that voice. So thank you for tuning in on today. I appreciate you guys. I love you. And guess what? Ain't one single thing you can do about it. So y'all, please share this in your circle. And I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a great day. My computer is froze. Yeah, it's been acting up. It did not want to right now. Oh boy. There always be something. Enemy, I always be mad. Because I'm not gonna be quiet. I'm not gonna be